Walk.
I walk, don't touch me.
Stop resisting. There is no resisting.
Oh my God, dude. Y'all are going overboard, man.
A chaotic scene in August of 2020. Friendswood police arresting the female owner of the Friends Pub.
You need to back off. Put me on the fucking arrest, dude. Come on. Come on, man. You don't take my wife along. Take me too.
Seeing his wife in handcuffs, husband Freddie Radar wanted to get arrested too. But is that a crime?
What is my charges? What are you charging me with? Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Not exactly a friendly Friendswood moment.
What are my charges? What are my charges?
The local pub had dared to stay open during the COVID pandemic.
One of the many bars refusing to close after the governor's order, but the owners of this business now have more problems than the coronavirus pandemic.
Defying the selective mandate for bars to close even though they serve food. And they weren't shy about their resistance. Now you will hear why.
We should stand up because, first of all, it's our business, our life, our everything.
Kay Gorbani was battling breast cancer. Her medicine was costing $10,000 a month. Keeping the family business open was, for her, a matter of life and death. It was a battle for freedom, too. Immigrants from the Middle East who had made their home in Friendswood more than a decade ago.
One of the precious things in this country is the freedom and liberty. They were trying to take that away from me.
They fought back on Facebook for 2 years, on billboards. Look at the coasters, the napkin holders inside their bar restaurant. There's a website calling for the removal of the longtime police chief Robert Wieners, and Freddie Radar is responsible for it all.
Sign the petition to remove Chief Wieners by visiting removechiefwieners.com.
There are more than 1,000 signatures. We were asked to examine evidence that Friendswood's police chief has waged a campaign of retaliation against Friends Pub and its owners before and after that August arrest.
I've been arrested 5 times in this town for no reason, sir. My wife been arrested twice. I got 6 citations. Chief Wieners doesn't leave me alone. Who do I need to talk to?
After Friends opened during the pandemic, there was a sudden spike in DWI arrests near the club.
Anybody going out of the shopping center, they were pulling him over, left and right.
I'm arresting him. Take him into custody. He had me lawfully restrained.
What are my charges?
During one lunch hour, Freddie stopped in front of an undercover officer sitting in his truck in front of the pub. Freddie got arrested.
No, what are my charges? Tell me my charges.
Unlawfully restraining me. You would not
Restraining you?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing in my parking lot?
Did you hear what I just said?
Freddie's car was towed. That case, like all the rest so far, have been dismissed. Channel 2 talked to Chief Wieners back then.
During the month of July, we had a total of 33 DWIs. We've been able to attribute 10 to folks that had been patrons at Friends Pub.
Officer Sarah Carter got credit for at least 6 of the 10 DWIs allegedly linked to Friends Pub in that 1 month in July.
I wouldn't say targeted personally. I would say I was targeted because I pulled out a Friends Pub parking lot.
Bridget Moore got a DWI after leaving Friends Pub. It was dismissed along with a bunch of other cases because of a cop with a troubled past.
Officer Carter said in 2017 she pulled people over without probable cause 20 times.
Friendswood police cleared Carter in their own internal investigation and then hid her problematic patrol tactics. She wasn't suspended until 4 years later, only after a Galveston County judge labeled her an unreliable witness after her testimony. Prosecutors dismissed 30 cases right off the bat, including Bridget's alleged DWI.
But I feel like this time you're messing with people's business, you're messing with people's lives. Thankfully, I work for understanding people, but there are a lot of people out there who would have gotten a DWI and lost their jobs, their livelihoods, their families, their houses, whatever.
Folks in Friendswood deserve to know if higher-ups in the Friendswood Police Department ordered Officer Carter to pull over folks for the crime of just leaving Friends Pub. Records from the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission show there have been 36 complaints about Friends Pub since January 1st, 2020. 22 of them at least came from Chief Wieners by name.
And I believe that it was done as a result of the spiraling DWI
In the last 10 years, the TABC has not cited Friends Pub once for serving alcohol to someone who was intoxicated. And Friendswood police have often entered the bar just to check out the patrons, an inspection, without anyone from the TABC even coming along. It's fair to ask then, if the TABC doesn't see a problem with Friends Pub, why does Chief Wieners?
Sir, we've been targeted, okay, for the last 6 months. You don't believe me? Ask that officer right there, Sarah Carter.
Chief Wieners won't talk to us. He's ignored our calls. And the city's lawyers have denied every single request we've made to look at body camera videos, emails, even arrest reports. They won't even give us the stats of DWI arrests in Friendswood. That's ridiculous. And Friendswood City Council knows they're hiding the records. Because I told them. I simply said, how many DWI arrests do you make in given months? That, according to your lawyers, is confidential. I know of no other city in America where that's confidential.
I am telling you, you've been lying, sir.
Well, have a good day.
Okay, wonderful day.
Have a good day.
Freddie is suing the city of Friendswood for civil rights violations and harassment stemming from all his arrests. City taxpayers may end up paying for the police conduct or the misconduct.
What are my charges? What are my charges?
That was cell phone video. Under current Texas law, the cops get to choose what body camera video you get to see. But Friendswood City Council could order the release of the body camera video during all these arrests. It's time to find out once and for all if Chief Wieners ordered a campaign of retaliation against Freddie and his wife. And that should start, Mayor Foreman, with a little transparency. Stonewalling our request for public information only makes the city look, well, guilty. You need to change the way you view these public records requests. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to make these investigations about what you're hiding, right? Let the sun shine in.